it's Rhonda with Trilogy. In this video, I'm going to share our solution approach to the California Consumer Privacy Act, or CCPA. First, let's describe the business problem. Your organization holds personal information on your consumers, and CCPA means you must permit them to be informed of the type of information you have on them, request it not be sold, request to see it, and request it be deleted. Our solution allows you to comply and respond with CCPA. We're going to define that problem a little more in detail with two scenarios from two perspectives: Connie, the consumer, and Valerie, the request validator. Connie is the consumer, and she represents people who have or think they may have personal information about themselves in your systems. Valerie is the trusted knowledge worker within your organization who is tasked with handling the verification on top of an automated process. Under CCPA, Connie needs to opt out of the sale of her personal information, see her personal information, and request to have it deleted. Your organization needs to prepare to be able to answer and respond to these requests. So ideally, a solution for your organization is to have someone like Valerie be able to see the automated search results, approve reports that are sent to consumers, and if determined, have the ability to modify the reports to ensure accuracy. This is a diagram that shows the high-level information flow that our solution follows in order for your organization to meet the needs of Connie and help someone like Valerie respond to those requests. The areas in blue are portions of the solution that have been built by Trilogy, and we'll walk through how it works. Connie is the consumer who makes the CCPA request through the website. That request is stored in the CCPA repository. Fully automated solution, the request would trigger a search process of source systems and return the results associated with Connie to the repository. There are three paths Connie's request might take. She may request that her personal information may not be sold. She may request that it be deleted. Or she may request to see the personal information your organization has. In this case, you need to ensure the information you provide is complete and accurate. Although there may be automated search results from back-end systems, you want to make sure this information does not apply to someone else. In this case, Valerie, who's handling the request, has the ability to change the information. If she does make a change, the audit history of those changes is recorded in the CCPA repository. She then has the ability to review and then approve the request. And then the report can be printed and sent to Connie by mail or email. Next, we're going to move to the demonstration of the solution where Connie will make a request and Valerie will process the request. The solution Trilogy has built covers these areas: the company website, the internal interface used by Valerie to process the request, and the report that is sent to Connie. Now for the demonstration. As required by the CCPA, you must have a Do Not Sell My Personal Information on your website. We have located ours in the footer of our website for today's demonstration. Once she clicks on this link, Connie will arrive at the CCPA Privacy Act webpage that explains how your organization handles it, as well as allows her to make the requests. Or she can click on Explore Other CCPA Options. These two types of requests are Delete My Personal Information and Show Me My Personal Information. All three of these request types follow a similar workflow. However, the Show Me My Personal Information includes a LexisNexis validation to ensure the person making the request is who they say they are. Let's make that request. Here, Connie is going to fill out the form. We'll skip through this quickly and go to the next step below. If I am making the request on behalf of someone else, there is an outside process to ensure the person making the request has the legal right to do so. For this scenario, we will make the request for ourselves. Once the form is completed, Connie can move on to the next step. Here, we are simulating a LexisNexis integration. By answering these questions correctly, Connie can move on to the next step. Now, Connie is presented a summary of the information she has provided. In the event that she wants to be contacted in a different way under CCPA requirements, we provide that option as well. Here's where she can select email, or if she wants some postal mail, you can see the additional fields that she can complete. We'll stick with email, and she submits her request. Now we're going to move to the area that Valerie, the validator, uses to review the requests from the consumers, double check that they're complete and accurate. And here you can see we have their contact name, confirmation number, the date it was submitted, how many days remain, and the type of request. Now we'll walk through Valerie's process to review Matthew Smith's request. It will take her to this screen where she can review the information gathered from the backend systems. At the top, it shows some of the same information from the previous screen for her reference. Below it, it shows Matthew's information that we have on file, as well as the requester's information, Jenny, and her preferred contact method, which is email. When we scroll down, we see the types of personal information by category on the left, and then the details of those categories to the right. So if we click on education information, it provides student information that we have on Matthew Smith. So when we want to see the other categories, we just click on those, and then to the right, it adjusts. So we have Matthew's online activity over on the right now, and we click on personal information, we have his weight. Another feature we have added into the solution is for Valerie to add information and edit information in a more streamlined fashion. Let's show you that now. Here, you click the main category, and then you go through the data wizard and select the different options customized for your organization. Once it's been added, you can click on the new category you created and see the information was added. We've also streamlined the process so Valerie can add information at the category level. In the wizard, commercial information is the default, and she can go through and select the following information. That adds that at the field level. The third way she can add is by clicking Add Field, and then it defaults for the first two steps, and she only has to do the third. Now there's one more thing Valerie is able to do. She's able to edit. So if she sees information that's incorrect, she is able to adjust it and make changes. Keep in mind, this information is also saved in the CCPA repository to show and track all of the edits made by Valerie. Now she's ready to review it. On this screen, she is able to see the information that was pulled in from backend systems on Matthew Smith, as well as the information that she edited or added that was missing. Now Valerie is ready to either print or send the information. With the print option, she can select to print hard copy and mail, or even save it as a PDF, whichever their process allows for. Now she can approve, and you'll see it disappears from the queue. Next, let's go through Connie's request. The same screen appears. However, when our backend systems do not collect information on her, this is what it looks like. This concludes our demonstration of this solution-based approach to the CCPA privacy law. If you have questions, visit us at trility.io or email us.